Take a look at those cranes. See how tall and mighty they are. They're like the giants of the city, helping us build things no one could manage on their own. Have you ever wondered how those incredible machines work, or where they came from? Let me share their amazing story about how we humans learned to lift the impossible. Long ago, before cranes existed, building something massive, like the pyramids in Egypt, was a Herculean task. Workers had to rely on sheer manpower, pulling heavy stones with ropes or dragging them up ramps. Imagine thousands of people, all pulling together, day after day. And it wasn't just hard, it took decades to build a single monument. It was exhausting, but it shows how determined people were to create something extraordinary. Over time, though, they started looking for smarter ways to work. That's when they invented tools like levers and pulleys, which made lifting heavy things a bit easier. But it was still just the beginning. Fast forward to ancient Greece, about 2,000 years ago. The Greeks invented the first real crane. It was made of wood, with ropes and wheels, and powered by animals like oxen or sometimes people. They used a clever system of pulleys and ropes. By pulling on one end of the rope, they could lift heavy stones into place. This made building their temples and amphitheaters like the Parthenon so much easier. It was a game changer. After the Greeks, the Romans took the crane to the next level. They added a tread wheel, imagine a giant hamster wheel for humans. Workers walked inside it, and their movement powered the crane. It was genius. Then in medieval times, people built cranes powered by wind and water. They used these cranes at harbors to unload ships or in towns to build cathedrals. By the Industrial Revolution, steam engines replaced animal power, making cranes even stronger. And in the 20th century, electricity and diesel engines gave us the cranes we see today. Let's look at those cranes outside. The tall part in the middle is called the tower. It's like the crane's backbone. That long arm that sticks out is the jib. It's what carries heavy loads. And see the weights on the back? They're called counterweights. They keep the crane balanced, so it doesn't tip over. Those steel ropes you see, along with hydraulics, do the heavy lifting. The operator sits in that tiny cabin up there, controlling everything. Some cranes are even remote controlled or have computers that help guide them. Without cranes, we wouldn't have towering skyscrapers, long bridges, or massive stadiums. They save time, make construction safer, and allow us to dream big. Cranes are also used in harbors, on oil rigs, and even in disaster recovery. They're versatile machines that help in all kinds of ways. But here's something to think about. Traditional cranes use a lot of energy and can be bad for the environment. Engineers are now designing eco-friendly cranes powered by electricity or solar panels. Some cranes are becoming autonomous, which means they can work on their own, like robots. One day, we might even use cranes to build cities in space or on other planets. So, what do you think about cranes now? They're like superheroes helping us build amazing things.